Welcome to my video about the rise of Skywalker. Thank you for clicking. Let's start with the video. So, the first thing I want to talk about is the ending. This was a totally crappy ending. If we talk about the whole 9 movies, you cannot end the Skywalker saga with just killing the last Skywalker. Or, like, no. Why? How is this logical, JJ? How is this logical? Yeah, I mean, I was really furious when he died. So when both of them, Rey and Kylo, were on their knees, um and I mean they were actually on the floor, and then Kylo stood up. Yes, this is literally the rise of Skywalker. He was literally the one to rise. And actually, this was the first time that we see Kylo Ren more powerful than Rey. Like in the last, like 1 minute of the movie, of the last movie, you show that Kylo Ren is actually stronger than Rey. Wow. Okay. Anyway, but then afterwards, like 1 second later, he was blasted off in a hole. Okay. I was like, okay, maybe he will come back walking like a badass walk with like Anakin, like Obi-Wan, Luke, everybody. Did we get that? No. And then it was clear for me that Rey will be the one to kill Palpatine, and I was like, really? I mean, of course you heard the voices of like Mace Windu, which was cool, Anakin, everybody, but like, interesting. Then she died. I was actually kind of like satisfied that she died, but then of course Kylo Ren came back and he sacrificed himself for her, which makes his death a bit better, you know, more. I accept it better. But I mean, come on. I mean, I was expecting that Anakin or anybody would come and save Kylo or Rey, but nobody came, and wow. And of course the scene between them, the last kiss, it was really cute. I cannot say that this wasn't cute. It was really cute, and seeing Kylo dying, and also you see when his body disappeared, also at the same moment Leia's body disappeared. This for me meant she waited for her son to, so they can go together. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. I also read that Anakin had, I mean, Hayden Christensen has filmed some scenes and they were all cut out. How, why? If this is true, how? I don't want to talk about it. I can't. Like, this is making me so furious. Of course, you have the beautiful scenes where Luke and Leia trained together. This was Star Wars. So, okay, this was beautiful. And when Leia and Luke showed at the end as Force ghosts, this is beautiful. Then you have Chewbacca, when one of the most heartbreaking scenes are actually with Chewbacca and C-3PO, when C-3PO said, "I just wanna look at you all for one last time." I was like heartbroken, because he's a droid, he's a robot, but you see, you kind of feel the sadness of his character. I mean, you obviously don't see any sadness on his face, but it's well made, you know. It was really deep. I felt this. And then you have, of course, Chewbacca, when he was told that the princess died. It was such a heartbreaking moment. I cried a lot during the movie. And it was really devastating, because he was, you know, Han Solo told Chewbacca look after the princess, and he wasn't there, and they were besties, you know. They were best friends, and Chewbacca first witnessed how his best friend Han Solo died, and now Leia is dead. It was heartbreaking, but of course Carrie Fisher, God bless her, she died. So but I mean, they still they paid, they did a good farewell to her, you know. It was a nice goodbye. And then you have Han Solo. I was so hoping to see Harrison Ford, but I was like, I mean, he always talks shit about Star Wars, so why would he come back? But he was there, and I appreciate it so much. It was maybe one of my favorite scenes of the movie. It was a beautiful scene. Of course, everybody they delivered amazing performances. Daisy Ridley, Adam Driver, John Boyega, Oscar Isaacs, they were amazing. And also Poe and Finn, their friendship, both of them, such cool characters. I loved them. They were amazing, amazing. The new characters that were introduced, I mean, why? But okay, they were nice. What did I write? Oh, okay, and of course Palpatine. I mean, I love Palpatine, but it seemed rushed. Of course, that when he was brought back, like he was just, oh, actually, I'm here. You know, I'm not dead. I'm here. I mean, it was a bit weird, but I mean, I get it. After The Last Jedi, they wanted to make the fans happy, so let's just bring back Palpatine. But if you bring back Palpatine, you should bring back Anakin. Like, okay. And one of the things, I mean, I'm repeating myself, but Kylo Ren was the last Skywalker, and I mean, why? And at the end, we also got Rey, when she said, "I'm Rey Skywalker." Okay, okay. I was like, no, you're not. It's a good movie. I enjoyed the movie. The music, the cinematography, the performances, landscapes. It was a beautiful movie. It was well written. The jokes were funny. I loved it. I loved it. But the ending, it was a good, I mean, if you're talking about that's her story, Rey's story, okay. But to end all 9 movies, no. And we don't need, people say we need to make a movie that's part of the franchise, but also a standalone movie. No, you don't need to do that. This is part of Star Wars. It doesn't matter if it stands on its own. Who cares? We want a sequel, you know, not an independent movie. No, who says that? I mean, maybe someone says it, but I don't. So, you know, oh no, it was a great movie, but just why would you let Rey being alone at the end? Be alone at the end? Why? Like, what? Why would you kill him off? I don't understand that. I don't get it. I was waiting in like the last few minutes. I was waiting him to appear somewhere, you know. Maybe he actually didn't die. You know, I don't know. I was so hoping this could have saved the movie for me. But again, I enjoyed it. But that ending, you know, Kylo Ren, he grew on me. I didn't like him in the first movie, but then with The Last Jedi, and now I like him. And somebody said that the Rise of Skywalker should have been split in 2 movies. Yes, there were so many things in the movie. It's not necessary. You could have done it. It's fine, you know. The last thing I'm going to say is George Lucas is the man responsible for the greatest story ever told. I'm so grateful that he made Star Wars. I love Star Wars. I will say it again, it's the greatest story ever told. I've never seen anything like this before, and I don't think I'll ever see something like Star Wars ever again. I've seen many movies, and this is just the movie, you know. And just thank you, George Lucas. I don't think you will see this, but you are a magician, you're a wizard, you're a true Jedi. Believe me, the whole fandom appreciates you and loves you, and you're just a Jedi, a true Jedi. And I'm just looking forward to more Star Wars content, and I'm so excited. The Mandalorian looks amazing. The Obi-Wan series, I cannot wait. And just again, thank you, George Lucas, for creating the greatest story ever told. And let me know what you think down in the comment section, and may the Force be with you.
I bet there's gonna be this epic moment where Rey and Ben are almost dead, and then we're gonna hear someone say some quotable line like, "Rey, on your left." And then Ghost Luke will appear. Yes, and then Yoda and Obi-Wan.
And then Mace Windu.
Then more Jedi. Then Qui-Gon Jinn. And then
Anakin.
Hey, shut up, all of you! And you go away.